What's up? I shaved all my hair off. Also, I just came out of this little national, I guess, state park thing that I've been. We had this plan to go out there. That's why I was a little late today. Having fun though. Brought the dogs out there. You know, the girl. It was awesome. I think it's important to spend that kind of quality time, especially as an artist, if you want to make sure you don't get burned out. Although I am physically and mentally tired right now, it's like, it's different from the same old grind or whatever, and I had a good time and stuff. So, anyway, we gonna get started and do the thing we always do, you know what I'm saying? So, first things first, the song that I released on Tuesday, is Obvious. So we're going to go over that real quick. And then I'll answer any questions at the end. You know what I'm saying? So. This one might just be like straightforward and to the point because I'm tired as hell. Oh, right. I shaved my hair. We'll talk more about that later. I'm just going to get into this for the people who are watching for just the breakdown. And then I'll talk about why I shaved my head later on. All right. First things first. Start yourself with a sample, baby. Which is what I did. So, sample sounds like this. Hold on, let me plug you guys up because I know you can't hear shit from my computer. It was super hot outside, so now I'm like freezing now that I'm inside. So check it out. Here's the sample. Pretty simple. Yeah, I didn't do much. All I did was I don't even think I didn't volume automate that. I just automated the what is it called? The low pass, and I had it just kind of sweep up as it came in. That was really it. Don't do the same thing every single time. You always want to try some other stuff. So, anyway, I added a snare, and the snare sounded like, let me get it up. Because I wanted it to be able to cut through. I did leave this sample pretty bright. I didn't really take anything out of it. I typically like to keep them warmer. But anyway, so here comes the snare in context with the song. Just normal shit, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, always use my snare as a metronome. Anyway, boom. So, and then everybody knows I do my snares as metronomes, and I put in my hi-hats to kind of to drive the song, and then the kick is the swagger, you know what I mean? So here we go. I actually did just like the last one, I did two different hi-hats, two different speeds, so that I can arrange, have a little more creativeness in the range. So I came... See him? Okay, and then I did one that's not double time. It was actually just more creative. So let me play that for you real quick, and it sounds like... Wasn't anything crazy. But in context, it was pretty hard, so you know what I mean? Now, I knew that I was going to have to fill some shit in there with some kicks, but that's kind of what I wanted. Anyway, so that, brings us to the next element, which is the kick. So it was, what does it sound like? It sounded like, you know what I mean? Just pretty much hard hitting, not too much of anything going on there. It's just your standard old, just fucking in your face kick. Doesn't go over anything like that. I just needed it to punch people in the fucking throat. So, but then, you can hear how it works both. Now, that's an important thing. If you're going to have two different sequences for your hi-hats, make sure that the kick and all the other elements obviously fit with that shit. So, and then you switch into the other sequence of the hi-hats. So you can kind of see how I actually played it off of the kick. So I actually went and I did the original hi-hats that I showed first, and then the kick, and then I went back and decided I wanted to add in some cool little sounding hi-hats for the arrangement, whatever. And then 808s just pretty much sounds like this. goes with the kick. Side chain so I can make it stick out. Here's the kick. So I have them kind of switch up right at the very end so they're not hitting at the same time. You want to give a little bit of flavor. That's pretty much it. Here's the whole beat. You know what I mean?
The only way to get to me. Grab yourself a number, pick a mag, and read some history. History repeats, I think not. Naked in my DMs, you missed your shot.
Whatever it is, anyway. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this song. That's how I made that song. It was super simple, you know what I'm saying? So, at this point, if anybody got any questions, you know what I mean, drop them in the thing. I'm going to catch up with you guys real quick. Let me exit out of this, and let's see what we got. Alright. Virat Singh says, hello, Singh. What's happening? Play the song. I just played part of the song. Faithful, please. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Everybody said what's going on. Alright, cool. I'll play it. I'll play a little part of it. Are you still in here? Because I'm not going to play it if no, you're not still in here. Alright. Anyway, while you guys are responding, thinking of questions, any questions, comments, whatever you want to say, I will respond. If dude wants me to play Faithful, I'll play Faithful if he's still in here. Anyway, story, why did I cut my fucking hair? I cut my hair because it was fucked up in the back. And I shot this last music video, and it wasn't, luckily, there's not really parts in the video you can see it, but the line was really super fucked up from piece of shit dude who just kept fucking it up even though I told him not to, or brought it to his attention, and he just did it anyway, wouldn't tell me anything. And then I saw some of the pictures that I took after the music video during the shoot, and saw like it was super jacked up. And it's crazy because nobody fucking told me it was that. They were like, it's not bad. No, it was bad, cuz it was bad, really bad. So I shaved the whole thing. I'm gonna restart. More than likely I'm probably not gonna do that because that was way too much maintenance. So I'm just gonna grow the whole thing back. Now, the only question is how long I'm going to keep it shaved like this. That, I don't know, is up to be debated, you know what I mean? But we're going to figure it out, and I'll let you guys know. But for sure, I'm going to grow back the whole thing, all of it. Not going to do the fades on the side anymore. That was cool and everything, but it was a pain in the ass. And it kind of looks stupid if I didn't have a certain kind of bun all the time. And growing it out was a pain in the ass, too, because you look silly getting it there in the first place. So anyway, looked like that's it. It was a short one. Again, I'm tired as hell. Real quick though, I was in the like I said, I was out at a little state park, and they have palmettos plants over there, and they have like big palm like leaves and things. And it's a very interesting thing. So they kind of fold in each other, kind of like one of those what are they, Chinese fans and stuff like that. And it's cool actually. My fiance's father actually was like, he's an artist as well, and he was like, dude, look, check out the fucking sound that these things make. And if you slap them on the back, they sound like the craziest, most distorted like kick drum ever. It's super crazy, super dope. And I'm probably gonna, he sampled it, I'm probably gonna go back at a quieter time and sample it as well and use them in a song. But that just goes to show that like you don't actually, the sub frequencies in a kick don't matter that much for a kick, you know what I mean? It's really more like the upper, like, you know, where you put the distortion in the kick and whatever. And that's something I've been needing to I've been neglecting, to be honest, because I just like those like fat sounding ones. But at the end of the day, if you want a fat sounding one, you need the good, you know, the frequencies to be saturated properly. So anyway, for any of you guys out there who are trying to figure out why the hell your kick doesn't sound the way you think it is, even though you're boosting these lower frequencies, that's probably why. Because it's all actually in the harmonics further up, and not really down in the low end. The low end is really just more for, you can always add that in. That's really just for, you know, to fill in the foundation at the bottom, things like that. But at the end of the day, the kick, it all comes through the distortion in the center, you know what I'm saying? So, or I mean, you could be even higher up, you know, depending on what kind of kick, what kind of song, stuff like that. And yeah, you don't always need it, but I'm telling you, that's where the sauce comes. Because I got some songs that are even going to be released, and because I upload them super early, and maybe they're not, those kicks could be a little thicker, but you know what I mean, it is what it is. You live and you learn, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. Make another one, push it out, learn from it, get better, do another one, feel me? So that's it. Appreciate y'all. I'm out of here. Much love.